It's a hard question. I want to be sensitive to the issues there because I think it's not just a Google problem. I think it's hard to reconcile the reality of what you see in terms of like how Facebook does things or how Meta or how the Twitter did things during elections or other things. And on the one hand, you can say, yeah, they did everything right in terms of, the previous era of things or they're doing everything right now. And when you see sort of the internal discussions in the emails and the conversations, you begin to lose trust that these organizations are truly as fair as they are. And so I think that's where it comes from. For all of these organizations, and it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a Google, you're a Meta, you're a Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, pick. Every single day, you live off of the reputation of how your users perceive you. And you have an opportunity to either earn their trust and reputation and solidify your reputation as a data steward, as a guardian, as somebody who looks after, what your customers are doing and you're fair arbiter of your own policies, or you lose that trust. And I'll use the Warren Buffett line as well. It's like he says, it's a famous line from like 30 years ago. He says, there was a whole big case there where you had to step in with the bank. He says, you lose my money, I'll be understanding. You violate our reputation as a bank, I'll be ruthless. And it's the same thing for businesses, for these tech companies. And I think what happened is that they just took one too many actions that really undermined their reputation and trust that people had developed in them. And now they have to work to rebuild that. And I don't know what the solution to that is. I don't know if it's just a matter of time, whether it's policies, whether it's something else. But it's going to take time to rebuild some of that reputation and trust, because a lot of people don't trust them based on what they've seen and based on the actions. And I don't think anybody's necessarily malicious, and I don't think anybody was essentially bad. It just, the reality is that they overstepped their bounds a little bit, and they let the ability to do things that they did go a little bit out of hand. And I think there's going to have to be some course correction somewhere. I don't know what that is necessarily.